Hello and welcome to this GRA video. I am David Hiscock from the Global GRA team. I'm here in sunny Taichung, Taiwan to introduce an exciting new eMTB. To do so, today I'm joined by Joost Bakker to talk about the new Stance E+ that is behind us. Let's dive right in. The Stance E+ has been in our lineup for many years and it's a great mid-level eMTB. For this new generation Stance E+, what was the overarching goal that you wanted to achieve?
The main goal with the bike was to really increase the capability. So to bring it to the level where it's really that do-it-all trail bike, what you would call a trail bike. And to do that, we firstly wanted to increase the suspension performance. That's done first to increase the travel. So it goes to 140 millimeter travel in the rear, 150 millimeter of travel in the front. And of course that comes with an updated geometry, new kinematics for the suspension, and also a componentry kit that really matches that capability. So, and with that, it also takes a little bit of the place of the positioning of where the Trans E aluminum platform used to sit. So really covering a really broad spectrum of just that all-around trail eMTB.
Okay, that's great background on the new Stance E. I imagine with this added capability, the target audience for the new Stance E is quite a big group.
It's even broader than before, because now you not only have maybe the beginner into e-mountain biking, or maybe people who after some years reintroduce or reignite their passion for mountain biking through a bike like this. But you also have the very skilled enthusiast who for whom this bike would be equally suited for. So the people who could fit on this bike is almost endless. So it's a really broad target audience for this bike.
So just to have a clear picture of what this bike is all about, can you tell us a little about where this bike really shines?
I think it's most suited in the situation where you want a capable trail bike, but it's pretty broad area, space of use. So everything except like the milder, flatter courses that maybe you'd get away with a hardtail, or the steepest, gnarliest, most aggressive stuff that you maybe want a more descending oriented bike for. But pretty much everything in the middle to a pretty technical level is where this bike really shines.
Last year we introduced the new E+ system on a whole host of new exciting e-bikes like the Rain E+ and the Explorer E+. For the Stance E+ this year, what is new in terms of the E system? I think we have a new motor, right?
Right. We have two new motors. On the top models, so the 0 and the 1 level, we have a new SyncDrive Pro 3X. That's a new 100 Nm motor, pretty exciting for us, and really make sure that you have all the power you need and puts this bike really in that high power, full power category. And then for the E+2, we have a new Sport 3 motor, SyncDrive Sport 3, and that comes in at 85 Nm. So still a very punchy motor, but at a more value-based price package.
Great. And what about the energy pack?
So it continues to use the smart energy pack system, where you can swap around a 625 or 800 watt-hour or even a 500 watt-hour battery if you so want to. The top two models again come with 800 watt-hours, where the E+2 comes with a 625 watt-hour battery.
Okay, moving on to the cockpit then. I think we have the Dash 2 on here, and I think most of the E+ system features that we launched last year also apply here, right?
Totally. So it gets all the new updates on the UI, on the app connectivity, on the screen configuration or ability to configure it. You have a little menu now that you can go through to set up the bike, which is a lot easier. But it also benefits from added features like e-locking that you now have, or the Find My Network function on Apple, on iPhone users. So really some great added benefits.
And in terms of like some other minor features, what else is worth highlighting? I think you mentioned before, like there's a tube-in-tube cable routing?
This year there was a lot of focus to increase, let's say, the ease of use and making sure that the bike was easier to live with, both for the user as well as for the retailer. And so we went for full tube-in-tube construction for all the wiring or cabling, I should say, through the frame. So especially for the dropper post, that's really nice that you can just increase or decrease the saddle height without having to be worried about where that cable goes. And we also went away from the upper bearing headset routing and went for a more conventional frame port style of cable routing, just to increase the serviceability and ease of use. Another update on the frame, it's a smaller one, but with that update of the linkage design, we also increased a little bit of the heel clearance. Some people were touching the seat stays with the previous generation, so we made sure that we tucked in those seat stays a little bit more. So yeah, especially people riding with flat pedals won't have that issue as much anymore on these bikes.
The Stance E Plus behind us here is the E Plus 1 model. It comes with giant suspension. What can you tell us about the shock and the fork?
Right, so this is pretty exciting for us. It's the first e-bike with the full giant suspension kit. So on the rear we worked on the new Crest Flow Trek E Plus. It's a brother of the same shock that you'll find on the Trans 2.9, but it has a higher volume air chamber, and this one comes with a 3-position lever, so it comes in a full open, a more supportive sort of trail mode, and then a very firm mode. It's not really a lockout, but it's a very firm platform. So that is built exclusively for this bike. So it's a dedicated shock for this bike, tuned specifically for this bike. And on the front, we also have an e-bike optimized fork where we went, well, everything is beefed up. So we went for an STL, so our sport level chassis, but in a beefier version. So 36mm stanchions, a beefed up crown that you can see integrates well with the 1.8-inch headset bearing here. And also e-bike specific lower. So of course it needs to match that bigger stanchion, but it also comes with fender mounts, full fender mounts on the lower as well. So again, of course, dedicated for this platform to deal with the loads of an e-bike in that 150mm travel, of course.
Thank you very much, Joost, for introducing this great new bike, the Stance E Plus, to our giant retail network. Thank you for watching.